Las Vegas is a powerful engine when it comes to conjuring stories, pumping them up from its brightly lit but oddly dark heart. Constructed in equal parts of flashy glamour and seamy underbelly, with no reason for being other than to have people come and go in unending profusion, leaving as much money behind them as is legally possible, it is unlike any other city in this nation. It was founded, or at least propelled to its modern incarnation, by a man named Bugsy. And when you have someone named Bugsy out there establishing great cities, you are definitely in the world of the highly unusual. Little as I think of them, when I do, I picture the pioneers of this booming haven of chance to be, as Thomas Hobbes once said about life, nasty, brutish, and short. In my mind, their inheritors are taller. The place is not nearly so Bugsy today. It's been considerably sanitized. Now it's more as if Bugsy went Disney. They cut back on the naked, sinful aspect and opened up the market, clothing it in wholesome garb to include families, and the casinos have given way to those incredible pleasure palaces where there is no end to the fountains and spangles, a gawker's paradise. Vegas has all the big shows, the great attractions, circuses and showgirls, comics and crooners. It's like a gigantic cruise ship stuck in one spot. But when you go there, you're not stuck at all. It's the opposite. You're unstuck. You're suddenly not attached to anything anymore. You can do anything you please. And this state of mind, this elevation of hedonism to a culture, an ethos, a way of being, that almost frantic sense of expanded possibility, turning life into a lottery, is what's behind the stories connected to or grounded in the highly fertilized soil of Las Vegas. There is that mobbed-up past. It was probably dreary and cruel, but they can make it seem wild and exciting with a wave of the Vegas wand. There was the Rat Pack era, a lot of crudity there too, but if you crank up the volume and hit the lights, there's the flash and the narcotic, stupefying lure of celebrity. And just when the balloon seems unimaginably huge, as with Elvis, in screams the fear and loathing to burst it. But even that explosion is so gaudy and extreme that it becomes a lure to the imagination, another side-show fascination. Las Vegas amplifies everything. Nicolas Cage drank himself to death in Vegas, and I think he won an Oscar for doing it. That figures. Martin Scorsese made a movie about Vegas featuring all of his beloved bent-nosed characters, and it was the longest movie I ever watched, even though I only saw half of it. There was a comedy about a bachelor party gone wrong in Vegas, a premise everyone could believe, stuffed with angry naked Asian guys in the trunks of cars, Mike Tyson, tigers, intoxicants, money, women, the usual Vegas suspects, and it was a massive hit, so big they had to make a sequel, kind of like an encore, Take a Bow, and that was more than enough, except in Vegas, where excess is the point. Every year there is a new TV series based in Las Vegas. It won't last long, one season, maybe two, but it comes out of the gate with such a lavish roar, the sights and the sounds, the shimmering, swaggering vulgarity, the throbbing pulse of potential energy, the constant presence of danger behind the scene that is Vegas. I'll make a prediction, a pretty safe bet, about the final act of Vegas, and even in this, think big, awe-inspiring, monumental, the ultimate showstopper. Las Vegas will be a ghost town, the most stunning ghost town on the planet, and in all of its history. Sodom, Gomorrah, Babylon, Rome, Pompeii, none of them can compare to the fabulous ruins of Vegas. Vegas will perish not because of sin or pride or greed or volcanic ash. It will be undone by water. The desert will reclaim its own. And when the humans retreat, they will leave behind, abandoned, one of the truly astonishing, unnatural wonders of the world. Breathtaking towers and canyons, home to only the wind and tumbleweeds. Slowly, as all ghost towns do, it will crumble and rust and return to dust. Sic transit gloria.